again, and hopefully things go alright. Trying things again. Holy shit, are we fine? Oh my god. Guys, we're alive! Oh my god! Okay, I guess I'll put on some jams. We're gonna have a stream today, baby. Let's go! It wasn't a me problem! Hell yeah. Let me send a celebration message in the Discord. Let's go! Oh, dude, I'm at like 3,000. So it wasn't a me, it was an internet problem. Fucking charter. Oh, actually, let's change the stream title to Happy Pride Month, Your Honor. That would be a better title. Done. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. Ugh. Oh my god. We're still here after 4.5 minutes. Hell yeah. Hi, Sal! I found out what the problem was. It wasn't me. It was the internet. I wouldn't have been able to stream if I wanted to on Sunday. It was the internet. We're blaming the internet. My brain is only half working. That's me too. Hell yeah. And we're about to go to virtual court. Oh wait, I think the next case is actually in a plane. Virtual plane, I guess. Fuck! I was so nervous that the problem wasn't going to resolve. I was like, oh no streams! Oh no! Fuck! So, yeah, we're fixed. It's all good. Two half-brain-powered idiots go to virtual plane court. Hey man, we got two halves equal a whole, which means we've got a full functioning brain here. Yeah! Metal pipe! Anyways. Oh, shit! I'm not here! Hold on! Let me get my shit up and working. I just started stream without starting anything, because maybe I was like, that'll probably help. But we're all good. Alright! Okay. So last time, there was a murder in my office. Found out it was a different prosecutor. He was an asshat. Turns out there were two people inside of my office. The other person is a famous thief. Unfortunately, not Mask Star to Mask, which is kind of depressing. But a different person with a calling card, and he stole stuff. Case files. So, yeah. Anyways, time to get on a plane. My eyes need to stop fluffing crying. I'm about to punt all the pollen, dude. I don't know why murder equals yay. That's a mood. Dude, the pollen is fucking insane right now. Kinda crazy. Alrighty. We watched this opening cutscene last time, so we're gonna go through it again. Turnabout Airlines! Alright. The murder that occurred in my office. The return of the great thief, Yatagarasu. Ooh, I fucking nailed that first try, Jesus. Thinking back, everything began on that fateful day 2 days ago. Jesus. I'm dead. And we're going back in time. Yeah! Jammin'. Yes, everything began high up in the air. 9,000 feet in the air, to be precise.
Thank you for flying GoU Airlines. We are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. We are asking all passengers to please return to their seats and fasten their seatbelts and enjoy the fucking ride. Somehow there's an elevator on the plane, we don't know why. Oop, someone's dead.
There we go. Opening cutscene. My family keeps leaving the doors open and I'm like, stop! I'm dying! Close the fucking door! Oof. Anyways, there's an elevator on this plane and I don't know how that exists. So. Look at that little man. I just want to pick him up with my fingers. Why do I feel like I just woke up from a horrible nightmare? Check the watch. 6:13, huh? I guess I was out cold for about 10 minutes. Slight turbulence indeed. Oh, shit. I need both hands for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently experiencing some slight turbulence. For your safety, we ask that you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. I talk so damn slow.
I suppose this turbulence is to be expected on a flight. Though admittedly, I'm less than comfortable with anything resembling earthquakes. Ah, my wallet! What's this? A travel wallet? Oh, it's not my wallet, apparently. But it's not mine. How did someone else's travel wallet wind up in my pocket? Oh, my head. Why won't this headache go away? I'll take care of this travel wallet later, or hand it off to an attendant. From earthquake-like turbulence to an elevator. Oh, that's right, because his father died in an elevator! No wonder why he's fucking traumatized! Oh my god, I forgot that his dad died in an elevator! Shit! Okay. What am I doing hesitating like this? You're traumatized! Actually, I know full well why I hesitate. It was when I was still but a young child. I was caught up in a murder that happened in an elevator. But how long am I going to let my past haunt me? It's just an elevator. I'm a grown man now. I need to behave like one. Open to see me! He's dead! What the? What in the world happened?
Is there something wrong, sir? I must ask that you please return to your seat.
Ah! He's dead! Please calm down. We mustn't jump to conclusions without all the facts. What's wrong? Did something happen? Oh, all the passengers are going fucking crazy. You murderer! What? No, you have it all wrong. It wasn't me. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Somebody... Look at Edgeworth so pissed down there. The big book of law next to him. Oh, my God.
Everyone, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have an important announcement. I'm one of your flight attendants today.
Rhoda Holy fuck, these names. Teniro? Rhoda Teniro. I'm pronouncing it that. If somebody knows the game better and is saying I'm doing it wrong, please correct me, or fuck you, I guess, whatever.
I'm one of your flight attendants today, Rhoda Teniro. Unfortunately, we have just had a
minor accident on this flight. Sure thing. An accident? Don't treat us like we're stupid. I caught a glimpse and it was a murder. What? Murder? What is going on with this flight?
Everyone, please calm down. There's no reason to panic. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled
Am I bound? Hold on. I'm moving the PNG tuber. No wonder why Edgeworth is so pissed. Here. There, look at my wrists! into my seat! Alright. There we go.
Okay. This flight will stay on course and make its scheduled landing. We are still currently in the middle of a rough patch of turbulence. So until we are out of this area of turbulence, I ask that you please remain seated.
But someone was killed, right? I mean, what about the killer? Let me off!
Please, there is no need to feel threatened. We have already apprehended the culprit!
It's me. I ask that everyone please remain calm. What the heck is he talking about? Why should we remain calm? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecutor, and I assure you I am not the killer. Ha! Being a prosecutor doesn't make you incapable of murder, buddy. Now you listen here. I'm not the killer. I simply found the body.
So you say. However, I'm sure that you are the perpetrator of this crime. I swear on my honor as a professional flight attendant.
Oh, is that right?
I know what I saw. And there's even very strong incriminating evidence to back me up.
What kind of incriminating evidence is she talking about?
We've already alerted the proper authorities at our destination. Until we land, you will remain in our custody by the powers vested in our captain. I'm very sorry, but please understand our situation.
Your situation? I'm more concerned with mine and the direction it's going in. I'm not about to just sit idly by while I get accused of murder. Miss De Niro, is it?
Yes?
I was wondering if you might give me a chance.
A chance? To do what?
A chance to plead my case. And a chance to ask you what you meant by incriminating evidence just now. To accuse a passenger of such a grave crime without allowing him to give a proper defense? Can the professional flight attendant inside of you really call this action righteous?
You have a point. Very well, I'll listen to what you have to say. But be wary of what you reveal. I'm afraid you'll only look even more suspicious if your explanation fails to satisfy. I also do not have the time to deal with you all day, so please make it quick.
Aw, you asshole. Of course, as you wish.
Good. Very well then. Let's get started.
I know for a fact I didn't kill that man in the elevator. What I don't know is what sort of evidence she has up her sleeve, but I'm certain it doesn't fit with how the crime really occurred. Ooh, interesting. Right off the bat. Okay.
I swear to tell the whole truth as a professional flight attendant. Unfortunately for you, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm certain you're the killer. The scene I saw in front of the elevator, it was you, standing there, with fresh blood dripping off of the murder weapon. So if you could please cooperate, we'll turn you over just as soon as we land.
The murder weapon? That's it? That's her evidence?
I don't think you could ask for a more perfect witness testimony. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
Not really. It's hardly perfect when there's a gaping hole in it. Yeah, you didn't see me with a murder weapon? Excuse me? Like... Yeah.
Hold it!
The murder weapon? Dripping with blood? Really now?
I swear that was the grisly scene I saw before me. Thank goodness it wasn't a passenger who saw, or there'd be widespread panic by now.
As I recall, you were quite panicked yourself at the time.
Excuse me?
You were scared enough to misread the situation and accuse me of murder.
Nonsense! Professional flight attendants cannot afford to be that flustered. I witnessed the murder scene, and am now listening to your defense. All with a smile.
Apparently you also lie with a smile on your face. Oh. Okay. Go You magazine! Oh, she's on the cover. Sick. Yeah, this ain't a murder weapon. Ma'am. Miss De Niro.
What is with the yelling all of a sudden?
Force of habit. Well, it doesn't matter. Miss De Niro, you say you saw the murder weapon dripping with blood? Is that correct?
Yes, all that blood. Drip, drip, drip. Just recalling that scene sends a chill down my spine.
Sorry, but your so-called professional flight attendant training has failed you.
What?
I'd like to direct your attention to this. Do you know what this is?
It's a travel wallet, right? But it looks a little big and bulky.
The thing you saw me holding when I discovered the dead body in the elevator was this very travel wallet, Miss De Niro.
What? Impossible!
Now then, do you still think I am the killer? That I killed him with a travel wallet?
I saw blood dripping from the wallet. I know I did.
As you can see, this wallet is clearly stained. But if you'd be so kind as to take a whiff, I think you'd agree it's only grape juice.
Then...
That's right, you mistook grape juice for blood. The murder weapon dripping with blood does not, in fact, exist.
No!
There, that should clear up that pesky accusation.
Ah, shit. Wait just a sec. That is... I mean, even a wallet could be deadly if it was wrapped around something heavy. I demand that you show me what's inside. Please.
She's trembling, and she tacked on please at the end. Sounds like I've got her. There's no need to look inside. Even you can tell it from its appearance that it's light.
No! I can't be sure of anything until I see the contents of that wallet for myself.
She's a persistent one. I suppose we have no choice but to see what's inside. Miss De Niro, if you would be so kind as to open the wallet and check its contents for me.
All right. I usually don't pry into passengers' belongings, but we have no choice here.
It's his wallet, isn't it?
Open sesame!
Ooh, Republic of Borgina passport. It seems that his passport is all that's in here. As you saw, there's nothing but a passport inside. This renders your wallet was the murder weapon argument moot. Wouldn't you agree?
Please, hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it now?
Well, I was wondering, whose passport is it exactly? Can I take a look?
Why not? I'm rather curious myself. Oh, it's his! Oh no!
This is... Just as I thought. This travel wallet belonged to Mr. Ackby Hicks, which makes it the victim's property.
Oh boy.
You stole the victim's wallet, didn't you?
How dare you!
You said it yourself. You claimed to be holding this wallet in your hands when I found you. Perhaps I did misconstrue the wallet for the murder weapon, but it seems that I wasn't wrong about who the culprit is.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
As you claim, the murder weapon is not the travel wallet. However, it is something you stole from Mr. Hicks after you were done with the vile deed. I find it hard to believe myself, but your motive was very simple. You were out to steal Mr. Hicks' money, weren't you?
His money? He doesn't have any money! So even though I didn't have the murder weapon on me, you still suspect me, I see.
You stood up at the crime scene with the victim's wallet in your hands. How can I turn a blind eye and not suspect you of foul play?
He didn't have any money in his wallet! Whoops.
Hold it!
You think I was after his money? Where did that cockamamie idea come from?
True, you are also a passenger in first class, but I thought something was off about you and those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
They're not lines, they're perfectly normal and a part of my natural face!
I don't think I've ever met someone with such a terrible countenance on a flight before. That's when it hit me. You have the face of someone with money trouble.
She really is making a fool of herself pursuing this line of logic. I should spare and present the piece of evidence that contradicts her testimony. He doesn't have any money! There's nothing else! I wonder if I might get a word in, Miss Tenero.
What is it now?
Miss Tenero, I wonder if you noticed the contradiction within your own testimony.
What are you talking about?
Simply put, as you saw with your own eyes, the only thing inside Mr. Hicks' wallet was his passport. If I really was after his money, then why would I steal a penniless travel wallet?
But that's right! Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't know it was empty when you stole it.
You would like to think that, but that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
There's no way the killer didn't know that the wallet was empty to begin with.
Oh? And what makes you so sure?
How can I show her that the killer knew the wallet to be empty from the get-go? Oh, because all of his money was scattered across the floor!
Take that!
As you would recall the crime scene, I admit that the wallet was probably not empty at the time of the murder. That's pretty evident by the bills and cards strewn around the inside of the elevator.
Oh no!
I think you've come to realize the problem with your logic. I would surmise the victim's wallet fell out during their struggle. And that's when its contents emptied onto the floor of the elevator. I doubt the killer could have missed such an occurrence.
Then you're saying...
Yes, according to your supposition, if I were the killer, I would have been going after a wallet I knew to be empty. And since I clearly was not attempting to gather the scattered money, it renders your argument of theft completely invalid.
Forgive me! Please!
Hey, what the heck? Are you saying that attendant's wrong? So that guy isn't the killer? Ha! Don't believe it, everyone. It's a trick. Will you all please be quiet? Miss Tenero.
Yes?
You lost your cool when you saw the dead body. Plus the lounge was dark, and looking into the light from the elevator, it's easy to see how you mistook the wallet in my hand for the murder weapon. I take no offense to that. I take no offense that you thought that I was the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Please unbind me. Thank you. Thank you for releasing me. Yay! Who's speaking in wingdings? What? How is that possible? How? That first symbol's like a jellyfish. How do I say a jellyfish symbol? How? Some of those symbols are Hadoukens! What the fuck? What is it now? Who the fuck are you? What is it now? Hello? What? I'm so confused. Miss Tenero, if you could please translate, I'd be much obliged.
Sounds like
Borignian. Oh, cool.
But I don't understand any of it. There's another attendant on this flight who...
I said that he's giving the runabout! Huh? I don't require an interpreter. I speak English just well. See? You, the attendant.
Yes, sir?
I want this person to be under the arrest until we arrive at the airport! Why are you petting a statue? Why is your vase in the sea? I don't understand! I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly are you hoping for? What is it you want? I am finished talking to the likes of you. Please, I would like to hear why you would like me to be held under arrest until we land. You! How dare you try to waste my time! You were the one who stuck your nose into my affairs. I wanted to spend even at least one more second with my precious art. I have no time for other things. I know what you are. I see right through you. Insolvent! Yes, I am pretty sure that's how you say it in English. Well, I should hope I'm not monetarily bankrupt, but I don't think that's what you meant. I'm sorry, but I don't think I caught your name. I am Zinc LeBlanc II! I'm a very wealthy man in the Berignia. But I am not an ordinary rich man. I am an art dealer, a rich seller of beauty.
Mr. LeBlanc, what did you mean just now?
Pardon?
When you said that Mr. Edgeworth was giving me the runabout?
I have to explain? Oh, this guy's an asshole! Unbelievable. I will say it once and only once. I do not have even a second to waste. Time is money, as they say. Yes, and yet you continue to blather on. I saw it. Yes, I did. I saw the victim go into the elevator. Going down to the lounge. It was exactly 6 o'clock.
And what's the significance of that time?
At 6, he says. Wait, you saw him at 6?
Huh? What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth?
He understands, I see. Miss Attendant, what time did you discover the body?
Well, it was a little after that patch of turbulence, so I would say around 6:15.
Ah! Hicks was his name, was it? Then I say that man Hicks was killed in the 15-minute time span. The only person in the lounge at that time was this prosecutor, yes? Yeah! I was in my seat the whole time! Oh my god, this guy is so terrified of being on a plane that he has to wear a life jacket. Me too! I was watching the movie and enjoying a fine glass of grape juice.
I'm still eating! Still haven't finished, see?
The other passengers have an alibi, so you have no problem with them, I suppose? No complaint, I see. Not a single word against this, right? I have no way of discounting what you have put forth at this point, but it wasn't me. Oh, so you say. But do you have what you say, the evidence?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you really the culprit after all?
Mr. LeBlanc, I suppose you are quite certain in what you saw? Enough to give testimony? Of course! I was looking at that man the whole time! He was playing with that annoying little, small machine that whole time. Machine? Yes, that's what you people call it in English, yes? It was making me crazy with the click, click, click! From that description, it sounds like some sort of small computer.
I believe what Mr. LeBlanc is talking about is a cell phone. I'd say that I did see him playing with it quite a bit myself.
A simple cell phone? A laptop or organizer I can see, but that's kind of low budget. I hate that noisy little machine in his hand. Not a fragment of beauty. All it produces is ugly sounds. Anyway, I know what I saw. Miss Tenero.
Yes?
I was wondering if I might be granted permission to examine the crime scene.
What? You want to examine the crime scene?
If you would grant me a little measure of time, I'm sure I can produce the real culprit. I don't like the sound of that. Fox in the duck pen. Yes, I think that's how you say it in English. It's fox guarding the henhouse, and I believe my innocence was proven earlier. And if I'm given the chance, I can clear up all the remaining doubts. Mr. Nero, if you wait until we arrive, there's a good chance that some evidence will have been destroyed by then. He's fucking right, you know.
I understand. Let me see what the captain has to say.
Ha! This should not be approved!
Please, Mr. LeBlanc, it's an emergency. All decisions are to be made by the captain alone. Now, please, wait here while I go ask the captain what to do. I'll be right back.
You're leaving me with him? Oh boy, okay. You're not planning to erase evidence when you are doing your investigation, yes? Of course not. Ha! We will see. Well, that was quick.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have the captain's permission to investigate the crime scene.
What? Unbelievable! I'm in your debt, Miss Tenero. However, there is...
One condition. I'm to supervise you. Can you agree to that?
Of course, I see no problem with that stipulation. It's only natural, as I am still a suspect in this case. Yes, I hate this guy. Don't like him. Nope.
I take full responsibility and will watch Mr. Edgeworth's every move. I hope this is reassurance enough that there will be no foul play. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, shall we proceed? If you should need my help with anything, please feel free to use X to talk.
It's time to head to the scene of the crime. The first floor lounge. Oh, a few frame drops here and there. Okay. Let me look at my stuff. It's my seat. Fortunately, I didn't bring anything particularly useful for an investigation. It's not as if I'm constantly prepared for such a thing to occur. Oh, I can talk to these people. Hold on. What's a lifesaver doing here? I bought it at the in-flight shop just beyond the lounge. If something should happen, having one will save your life. I think this guy would have been better off not taking a plane to begin with. Okay, can I investigate your seat? This was Mr. Hicks' seat. I don't see the machine Mr. LeBlanc was talking about.
Perhaps it's in the elevator.
Maybe. We should probably head down to the crime scene now. Ah, fuck! I want to investigate his shit! Hi, ma'am. Excuse me, but may I have a word with you? You there!
If you need something, please ask Miss Rhonda.
Rhonda? Jesus, there's no N.
Miss Rhoda over there, okay?
What the? Hey, wake up, you!
I'm terribly sorry that she's being so rude, Mr. Edgeworth.
No need for you to apologize. I just find it hard that she's asleep on the job. While she's standing, too! That takes some talent! Goddamn. If I were a boss, I'd see it that her salary was cut so low that it was in the red. Wow, you are an asshole, Edgeworth. Hey,
Open sesame, please.
open? There we go.
In order to preserve the crime scene, I'm afraid the elevator is not in service. To get to the first floor lounge, we should take the stairs.
The stairs? Where are the stairs? Oh, this way. Makes sense. Ooh, pretty. How the fuck is all of this in a plane? I don't understand. I want to thank you for your help back there, Miss Tenero.
It was nothing. You should thank the captain for granting you permission. And just so everything is perfectly clear, I still don't trust you. Your standing with me hasn't changed one iota.
I see. I will bear that in mind.
I received an order from the captain earlier. He wanted you to know that we reserve the right to stop your investigation if we feel you are not making progress. And when we do, he asks that you please return to your seat in that time.
So my time runs out at his and his crew's discretion, does it? I had to find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's testimony before time's up. I understand. By the way, is there any place you could think of where the killer might hide on board?
I don't think so.
After every first-class passenger was accounted for at his or her seats, we made a thorough search of the plane.
As for business and economy class, no one can move between those two classes, and first class without a staff keycard. And we found no record of a keycard being used at all.
Which means that I have a first-class killer on my hands. At least I know that much for sure. Interesting. And one other thing. No one else has been allowed near this crime scene since the murder was discovered either. Okay, so no one has touched the body. Okay. Now then, let's get started.
Where should we start from?
Let's start with Mr. LeBlanc's statements. The crime occurred between 6 a.m. and 6:15 a.m. During that interval, the only person in the lounge was myself, which would make me the prime suspect. However, since I did not kill Mr. Hicks, it means that the killer was around somewhere.
If we were to believe what you say is true, then yes.
The first order of business will be to gather information to win your trust. Okay, interesting. Okay. What floors does this elevator service?
Only the first and second, although it can also go down to the cargo hold. However, that requires a flight crew keycard.
So the only floors accessible to the passengers are the first and second, huh? Interesting. I won't rest until I've explored. Cool. Alrighty, he's got a carabiner. Wonder what was hanging off of his lanyard. Something's missing from this picture. Now if I could just put my finger on it. Okay. I doubt anyone was expecting to find a dead body in an elevator on this flight.
So Mr. Hicks, he's really dead?
Yes. No shit, dude. She's trembling, although I can't fault her for that when there's a corpse right there.
Mr. Hicks, if you're really dead, then please answer me. Then please answer yes.
She's over the trembling now, although a new symptom seems to have appeared. Anyway, I should focus on the victim's body. Let's see. There's blood on the back of Mr. Hicks' head. Could this be the cause of death? He appears to have been struck very hard. Even his glasses are broken. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, he's got a little thing in his pocket. There's something sticking out of his pocket. Hope he won't mind if I take a look at what's inside. Huh? It's a picture. Whoa! What the fuck? Thwomp looking ass. Looks like it was taken inside a building somewhere. Oh! He has his phone! It's a phone on his lanyard. There was a phone here. Okay, what is this sinister-looking figure on the floor here?
Oh, that's a piggy bank of our company mascot, Captain Ugo. It's just one of the many pieces of merchandise we sell at our in-flight shop. This bank is a limited edition and is so popular that we're down to our last one.
You have an in-flight shop?
Yes, it's just beyond the lounge to the right. The shutter to the store is closed at the moment, but it was open the whole flight until Mr. Hicks's body was discovered.
There's blood on here. Could this have been the murder weapon? Oh boy! Dude. Death by mascot, hell yeah. Card. Money is strewn all over the floor of the elevator. I would guess it was all in Mr. Hicks's wallet at some point. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Yes, it is! It's connected to your picture! Because he's got his little cell phone! Eureka! Mr. Hicks's machine is nowhere to be found.
His machine?
His cell phone, Mr. Nero.
So I guess because it's not here...
Yes, I think we can safely deduce the killer took it. Huh! Shoes. Ooh, excuse me. There's no grape juice residue on the soles of his shoes, making it highly unlikely that Mr. Hicks entered this elevator after the turbulence. So he entered the elevator before the turbulence. Making sure I have everything. Okay. Oh, okay, we have the check mark. We're fine. Okay. Grape juice. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. That's not grape juice, that's wine. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence.
We must clean that up or someone might get hurt.
Aha! Oh, I just noticed the footprints.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in the scene? The fucking shoesies!
Take that!
What is it?
They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree that they are a set of footprints.
So you think...
Yes, he's belonged to our killer.
Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class.
I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
Damn it!
I want in!
Big dude. A pity that a bronze statue knows not when a good drink has been spilled at its feet.
This is a statue of our founder, Mr. Ugo Hughes, who is a big fan of grape juice. I'm sure he would be thrilled if he knew so much grape juice was here at his feet.
Is that a hint of hero worshipping I detect? You, sir, are one ugly motherfucker. Okay. Glasses and candles thrown in a disarray by the turbulence.
It's been a while since I've seen this big of a mess.
It's terribly
It's terribly embarrassing, but I thought it was an earthquake for a second.
And I frantically started searching for gas valves to shut off. I guess the shaking of the plane was bad enough to be mistaken for a real earthquake. Not that I would know, since I was unconscious for most of it. Hey, I guess this is where I was. I was toppled over a chair. Yet another victim of the turbulence.
Huh? No! Look at all that grape juice staining the back! You may not look it, but this chair was extremely valuable.
It was?
Yes, it was used when the Rocker Pals came to tour this plane. The Rocker Pals' leader sat in this very chair.
Sorry, but what are these Rocker Pals?
I can't believe you've never heard of them. They're all the rage. The Rocker Pals are an extremely popular international band. They added the pals part as they became more popular, especially among teens.
Ah, that explains it. I'm not really one for the music of today. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe about them later. Gumshoe! On second thought, I can't really see how confusing the conversation would get. This is probably where I was sitting. Piano!
This grand piano is the pride of this plane. It can play the music of whatever CD we insert into this CD drive.
That's not a piano, it's more like an overgrown music box.
Ah, but its keys to press along with the music, as though there really is someone playing it.
Some people have entirely too much money to waste on overly complex toys. No, it's a fake! Boo! Okay. What or who is this?
This is a bronze statue of the founder of GoU Airlines, Mr. Ugo Hughes. The one on the left is when he was in his 40s, and the other one of him is in his 80s.
I see! It still proves the fact that you are one ugly motherfucker. Did the man age at all over those 4 decades? Maybe I need to squint more. Hey. Hello. These counter windows offer a glimpse of the sky, but these clouds, they tell me nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you look like you're talking to the clouds.
Is that so? Then tell me what you suppose I said to them.
I don't know, but it looked like a rather one-sided conversation.
The clouds, they tell me nothing. The clouds! There are a few copies of Sky magazine in the magazine rack.
This month's special is an English trivia quiz.
That's not a bad idea. I've heard that the youth of today don't know a particle from a participle.
Now, please don't go around confusing people with made-up words, Mr. Edgeworth. Who's ever heard of such a silly word as a participle?
Case in point. Ugh. Hey, hello? These bottles and glasses must have been broken by the turbulence. There's quite a bit of broken glass here. Please be careful when passing through the area.
Thank you very much for the warning, Mr. Edgeworth. However, no matter how kind you are towards me, know that it does not clear up any suspicions I have about you.
I wasn't warning you for the sake of clearing my name! Oh. Okay, door.
This door leads to the flight attendant's room, but please understand that it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
The room is giving off the scent of women's perfume. One would think that perfume would smell great, however, to me it simply smells. Not that I have any interest in what lies behind this door.
Perhaps we should return to the investigation, Mr. Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Sorry, I spaced out for a second there. saw. Did I see one over here? No, I didn't. Okay.
The in-flight shop is just beyond these shutters. But we don't have permission to open them, so I'm afraid I must leave them closed.
There must still be clues to be found here in this lounge. I must remain ever vigilant. Fuck! Really? We're done here. Got the piano. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Okay, let's try deducing stuff. Yeah, the murder weapon has to be Captain Ugo, because there's blood on the weapon, and he died at a blunt force. That would make sense. Yeah. A statue with blood on it lying next to the body of a man who was beaten to death.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, I think I figured something out.
Yes? What is it?
The way the blood is on this, it looks like it matches up with the wound on his head.
Well, aren't we deserving of the Master of the Obvious title?
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you think that's worth investigating?
It would appear that this figurine is our murder weapon.
Oh, I just knew it! I mean, I can't think of any other connection.
Perhaps Master of the Oblivious would be more befitting. Okay. Interesting.
Are you in need of assistance?
Yes. Oh! That's right, I can talk to you. Okay. Mr. Nero, I'd like to ask you about investigating the lounge.
As long as you have the captain's permission, I can't stop you from looking around.
If you could pass some message along, then tell him I'm grateful for his spirit of cooperation.
I will. However, please realize that you are still under suspicion. To be honest, I still have my doubts about you.
Of course, and I take no offense.
Do you really understand what I'm saying?
Yes, verily.
You pinky swear you do? On your honor as a professional prosecutor?
I pinky swear I do on my honor as a professional prosecutor.
Well, I guess that settles that.
I feel my honor as a man slowly diminishing. Okay, about the victim. I was wondering if you noticed anything, Mr. Nero.
Yes, I can't help but notice the sad atmosphere in here.
Yes, it is a rather tragic crime.
I'll say, robbing the poor man after bludgeoning him to death, talking about rubbing in the salt. I can't forgive someone who would do this to a passenger of mine. I swear as a professional flight attendant that I will capture the culprit with my own hands.
And I promise as a prosecutor to solve this case with logic and deduction. I should go over all the leads I've collected so far one more time. The key to solving this lie is at the intersection of my logic and the evidence. Oh boy. Okay. Did you notice anything? Ooh, goodness. Excuse me.
I was wondering whose footprints those are next to the elevator.
I'd say the killers, wouldn't you say? Even if they aren't, I'm sure they are a vital clue to solving this case.
Oh, maybe there are other clues waiting to be found in other places.
Come on now, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go find them together. Sure thing. Ooh, goodness. I have the hiccups now. That's not good. Okay. A word of advice. Nobody likes a credit thief, so stop. Ooh, goodness, stop stealing my lines. I have the hiccups. Oh, God. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. I have the hiccups. Oh, God. Oh, shit. God. Good God. Okay. Fuck. Oh, good God. Okay. I think the killer was in the elevator. Because of the footprints. Oh, God. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Fuck! Fuck. Oh, wait, no. There we go. I think that's better. Let's try this one. There we go. Okay. God, I need these hiccups to go away. Fuck. Why is there a full grand piano on an airplane? Why is there an elevator? An elevator on the airplane? Jesus. There's so many things on this airplane that don't make sense. I need these hiccups to go away. Oh, fuck. God, okay. True, there wasn't anyone else in the lounge other than myself right before the turbulence. Fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! I appreciate the help in trying to scare the hiccups away. Oh, away. It didn't work! Oh, shit! I appreciate the attempt! Oh, fuck! I have water on me! Oh shit, I'm out of water. Okay. But if the killer was in the elevator along with the victim, then that's a different story. Yeah, okay, so the killer must have been inside the elevator, 'cause those are definitely the killer's footprints. 'Cause during our investigation, there is no grape juice on the bottom of Hicks' footprints. There's no grape juice on the grape juice on his shoes. Damn! Fuck! I have it!
I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes, it's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact, that someone exited the elevator, alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
Ah, but if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless.
Which means
Which means Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Fuck yeah! Shit! What's going on over there? Oh, fuck, it's LeBlanc! Speaking in his wingdings. Oh, another person. Aw. Oh, it's the other flight attendant. She was the one taking the nap. Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I'm saying? The movie is late! It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. But the movie? What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc? If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir.
Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet? If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now. What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken? Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more. Fine! Suit yourself. God, I hate this guy. I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that, in the lounge, yes. Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal. Mr. Blanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me. So, my eyewitness testimony. If you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry! Do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you? Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow and fast. Fuck! Okay, I saw Mr. Hicks at that elevator. Needles on my pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12. That makes sense. It was 6 o'clock. Body was discovered 15 minutes after in the lounge. Then you, the only person in the lounge at the time, must be the criminal. Okay. He didn't see anyone else enter that elevator?
Hold it!
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time? Of course I saw what was inside! And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone? Yes! The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man! This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. That can't be true.
Hold
Was he really alone? Of course! I will bet even 1 cent! A cheap ante for a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent. Fuck.
Objection!
Yeah. Fuck! Mr. LeBlanc. What is it? There's a very glaring contradiction in your testimony. What do you mean? Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There at the spilled grape juice. Yes, and will you admit you also spilled it with the blood? No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints. Footprints? Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator. Alive! There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth? He's swearing at me!
Can you please translate for us?
Holy gongalagongas! God damn! Holy shit! Ma'am! Those were some big gongalagongas. Fuck! I still have my hiccups! Okay.
No way! That's totally impossible, I guess is what he said.
No way! That's totally impossible! I know there was no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes!
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me? Okay. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering, but I swear there was no one else inside. No one!
Mr. LeBlanc, if you'd please calm down.
What? Oh shit. Dare you to have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please forget I said anything.
Fuck! I'm gonna try holding my breath. Okay. Oh. I don't know if that did anything. Okay. Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering, but I swear there was no one else inside. Oh my god, I got rid of my hiccups. Holy shit.
Hold it!
Just press everything. So are you still upset now? I'm always upset! The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands. It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him. But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me! I was checking the time over and over again. Why are you so attentive to the time? Because something unforgivable was happening! Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier. I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie starting time. Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point. Movie? Is she talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? Oh, there is one? Oh, cool. A summary of the plot and its start time. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, it started at 6. 6 to 8, huh? Interesting. They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder! Cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it on international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I would not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very, very late. Your pocket watch? I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's alright. The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch. The movie I wanted to see would not start.
Objection!
Shit, I did not mean to press X. Ugh. Fuck. $9.99. What are you talking about? Okay. My watch is set to my destination's time. I always set it when I board the plane. Oh, wait! He had it in the wrong time zone!
Hold it!
You sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc? Yes, of course! I am a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go, and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch. See, that was a very valuable statement you just made. Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me. That's alright. All it requires is piece of testimony. Yeah, it's set to the wrong time. Yeah, 'cause this... Yeah, all times shown correspond to our departure time zone. And he's set to his destination's time.
Objection!
Motherfucker. Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination. Yes, and the correct time is worth its 6 cents. I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe the Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Teniro, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Shangfa.
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now we are still running on Borignian time.
What? The time difference between Borignia and our destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural for your watch would be out of sync with the schedule. What? Oh my god, his teeth! Further, with your analog watch set to our destination's time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony, and you can bet 1,000,000 cents on that. In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks 3 hours prior at 3 a.m. My 1,000,000 cent! Me millionth dollar! Oh my god. This should clear up all the remaining accusations.
So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right?
Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. Question now is where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time? And what was he doing? I've got something to say. And you are?
Yeah, oh! I'm Cammy Meal.
Cammy Meal! I think it's a pun on chamomile.
I'm a flight attendant.
And what is it you wish to say?
Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cammy?
I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? How can you be so sure of the time?
Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
Wow, the stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Shangfa, right? This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Shangfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at the time. Thank you for cooperation. Huh, weird. Cool.
Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No.
Not a single person got off or on in Shangfa. What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off. But eventually, everyone, including Cammy and myself, came back on the plane.
So basically, I assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Huh. Okay. Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when we took off again at 5 a.m. Okay. Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m. Okay, now, what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth? I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Shangfa. You were here the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him, and then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge. Everything happened in this lounge? Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc? Do you have another idea? I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that I can tie his crime to a location other than this lounge? Yeah, the store.
Take that!
These footprints. In which direction do you think these are headed?
That would be the in-flight shop.
Correct. They are headed in the direction of the shop. But they look disconnected. They end all of a sudden. You're right to point out that they do not form one continuous trail to the shop. However, there is another piece of evidence that connects the shop to our crime scene. Besides the footprints, what else? Oh, the murder weapon. Piggy bank.
Take that!
The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and it is not displayed here in this lounge. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious? Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all. Is there no way to win with this man?
If I may.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there, in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.?
Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it. Mr. Nero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor?
Yes. I had to do something at the shop in the in-flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first, and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of the Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know. In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there yet then?
Oh shit. What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I've already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right.
Huh? That's weird. What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Nero?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. He said you had permission to search all over. But you don't. And yet here you are.
You flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Mr. Nero, why would you do such a thing?
Please, excuse me.
Oh, no! Looks like I get to be in charge now.
Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you'd follow me, I'll be your guide from now on.
There's something about Mr. Nero that has piqued my curiosity, but right now investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I thought you were told to go back to your seat. Go fucking leave. Okay. Whoa! Somebody stole shit. 50% off sale. Goddamn. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? I guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hold on! You can't clean up a potential crime scene. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. Interested. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Ooh! More shit that I can do. Okay. Glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat? Oh! Huh. Weird. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases. You know what I'd suggest? Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip. Okay, then how about you buy something for me then? Yeah, as a present. Can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything. Wow! Blunt! But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time. Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. Whoopsies! Didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Teddy bears! These are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream, "Buy me!" to any passersby. Inside the display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. Some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one? Sense that the shop is one shopper away from being sued. Hey, hold on. There's magazines on the floor. Whoopsies. Fuck. Where? Beautiful flowers and a beautiful arrangement. I feel cleansed just by looking at them. Well, you're kind of stepping on a few of them, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, excuse me. Why are there flowers on the floor? Suitcase! What are these? Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, but in the real world, you try then buy. No way. But either way, it doesn't really matter. True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they boarded the plane? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Captain Ugo heads painted on there. The cute company mascot, isn't he? That does not look like him at all. They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to just jump out at you? He's certainly making something jump inside my stomach. Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. Huh? You look like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but, you know, you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay? But I never showed any interest in it to begin with. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? The suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda. Was Taniro design this? Yeah, it was a company-wide contest. Well, it does have a very sharp design sense. Sharp. Like stinky sharp cheddar, matey. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so blech. Taniro designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh, shit! You okay? I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Huh. That other one has brakes on it. Weird. Here, I'll put it back. What? I wonder if he broke his glasses because he got hit by the suitcase. That'd be fucking hilarious. Hey. Hi, ma'am. I don't know much about the shop, but you can still ask me about whatever. Ooh, notice anything? So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case? I don't know. I guess you think you're the killer. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth. I can assure you that I'm here in this shop to prove just- Oh my god! She's out! She looks like the girl from The Ring! Dear god. Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know? So don't forget that, okay? Good night. How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep? Well, you know what really show your thanks? You see that item for sale over there? Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. Okay. Okay. There's nothing else I can do with this display? What the fuck?! Oh, wait! This is the mascot, right? He's got a little hat! We found a little hat! It's a baby hat! He's missing his hat! He's missing his fucking hat! The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. Oh, such a dapper little man! I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Huh. Huh? Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go. Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So come on, how should I know anything? I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. Okay! Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Books. GoU Airlines related books line the shelf. The history of GoU Airlines. The future of GoU Airlines. The 7 wonders of GoU. Fight on, GoU Airlines. Working name, You Go Airlines. You Go You. The titles make it very clear that they won't be making top sellers list anytime soon. Okay. Jesus Christ, these are disturbing as fuck. Same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator? Yeah, that's a paperweight of the founder of GoU Airlines, Mr. Ugo Hughes. On the bottom shelf, we have the cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version. Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Oh wait, no, that was Edgeworth. Shit. Looks like I hit the bullseye. I'm talking as the wrong characters. Okay. The glass on this door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a bit odd that the inside of the case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus the glass broke rather cleanly. Ah! What is it? I touched the glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth, it hurts! Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Yeah, why is there such little glass?
Eureka!
There's definitely something very unusual about this. About what? The killer had broken the glass to get at the Captain Ugo bank. There should be shards of glass inside the case itself. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that. However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case. Nope. No, there isn't. Which means the glass is broken from the Oh, weird! From the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass. Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor. I'm willing to bet this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too. Oh, that's nice. Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Captain Ugo bank from here after the turbulence. Huh. Okay. Oh, she's out. Okay. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen when I'm talking! Ah! The murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules his piggy bank out as the murder weapon. So you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake? Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility. But then what if when the killer went to take Captain Ugo, they broke the glass by accident? The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely. Yeah, but there's one person who could have. Oh? And who would that be? Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything. Miss Rhoda Nero, huh? For security, there's a lock on this display case. Miss Meal, if I may ask you about this lock. The one who's in charge of the shop is Miss Rhoda, so she's got the keys to all the display cases. I see. Oh, I bet you want to buy something. Do you want me to go get the key from her? No, that's alright. Fuck off. Oh, maybe... Hold on. Yeah! Yes, there's definitely something wrong here. What's with the sudden yelling? Tell me, Miss Meal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases? Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange, like the color and such. It's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention! Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper. Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator. Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Interesting. Huh. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous. I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. That's wrong. She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I spotted something that's quite not right. What's so unusual about this? Yeah, it don't got brakes, it's got grape juice!
Take that!
There's something very peculiar about these wheels. Huh? As in? As in, there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we? Yes, guys, grape juice wheels. Grape juice wheel. What's this? The wheel is completely covered in something. This color and this scent. It appears the substance in question is grape juice. But why would there be juice on the wheel of a suitcase? Open CB. It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Body! Oh, shit! Piece of cloth. And it's soaked with blood! Ah! It's blood! It appears that the suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all. Nice! Let's go!
So explain this to me. What does this suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used this suitcase in some manner. Such as to move something, perhaps?
But aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used this suitcase to the body!
Take that!
Yeah. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Yeah!
But
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
so you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing. You know, just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Oh shit!
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hi, ma'am.
I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
I think you're the murderer.
Sounds like fun. We can camp out and watch over everything together.
I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Neal reminded me about Miss Tenero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. To be continued! Oh, shit! Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Middle. Oh, I guess there's a beginning, middle, and an end, huh? Oh, we arrive at the airport. Shit! Oh my god, it's the guy from the... It's the director of the Steel Samurai. I can tell because of his hair. Okay, can I get some music, please? Can I get some music, please? Oh. Okay, we'll leave it here. Someone's been expecting us. This music sounds very familiar, but it's okay. All right, we'll figure out who's been expecting us next week. Yes, yes. All right, chat. I'm gonna leave it here for now. It's been almost 2 hours, and I think this is a good place to stop. So, next stream will be Thursday, if the internet decides to, you know, cooperate with me. Thursday's stream will be more No Straight Roads, and then Saturday will be Tears of the Kingdom Create Run. We're hopping back on it. Yes, yes. And hopefully we don't have any fucking problems, okay? Is there anyone I can raid? Oh, excuse me, sorry. It does not look like it. Shit! I don't have to work so I can make it to all the streams! Hell yeah! That's nice. I wish I didn't have to work. Okay, chat. Next stream will be Thursday with no straight roads. It'll be a little bit of a later start time because I have a doctor's appointment after work, and I don't know how long that's gonna last. So next stream will be Thursday. We'll be hanging out, listening to some jams, playing some indie games. It's gonna be great. Okay, guys, you can just scatter, cause I have no one I can raid. Okay, chat. Remember to drink some water. Remember to eat some snacks, and remember that you are a loved and valued person. Happy Pride Month, by the way. It's fucking Pride Month. Let's go. Happy Pride Month, Your Honor. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.